name is Uthandongunezi, for those of you who don't know. And for the returners, welcome back to the channel, you guys. Thank you so much for the continued support. I really appreciate it. So today's video will be about what they don't tell you about sharing an office. This is part of the career segment, but it's pretty lightweight and I feel like anyone can watch it. So if you're interested, keep watching. So yeah, let's get started. Of course, Game Girl has prepped, and so there is a list of something somewhere, and I'll keep looking down. So yeah, so number one. Okay, so you're so excited that you've got this job finally, and now you have to, go to the office for the first time. And then when you get there, there is the administrative person welcoming you, and they're like, let me show you your office. And then they lead you to your office, and when they open the door, bam, there's 3, there's 10, there's 7, there's another person in the room. Now this is what you need to know. This is what's about to go down. So number one, let's just say goodbye to your privacy, because you will no longer have any of your privacy. If you're on the phone, we can hear half of the conversation, so we can put up half of the story, okay? Whatever you want to do within the corner of this office, trust us, we know about it. Anything you leave on your table, if somebody passes, they like, oh, okay, somebody must be working on this thing, yaba. So just wave goodbye to your privacy. I'm sorry, but if you really need to take the private call and you really don't want anyone to know about it, you better take it in the bathroom or wherever else where it's private, because the office is not. Okay, now number two is that food. Okay, you will smell every type of food you can think of, as long as your other colleagues have that kind of food with them. Okay, so if you do not like the smell of fish, or you do not like the smell of curry or whatever, tough luck, because you're gonna have to enjoy it for the period of your time there, as long as you do not change that office. If you do not like the smell of chicken noodles like myself, you will just have to enjoy it, endure the pain. If you do not like what else, if you do not like the smell of knickknacks or whatever, I'm sorry, but at some point you're just gonna have to get used to it. You cannot dictate what people bring as to work as their lunch. You are just going to have to cleaner. It's better at some workplaces that they have a place where you can eat, a canteen and whatnot, but typical offices, you just have a kitchen where you can warm up your food, and people generally just bring their food back to their desk with them. And yeah, and the other thing with food is that it's going to be hard to keep to a diet, because for example, let's say you are trying to quit coffee like one of my colleagues, and then I do my cup of coffee, because I like my coffee. I never want to stop drinking coffee. You're the one who wants to stop drinking coffee. And so what happens is you can smell the coffee, and it really does not help your diet. Yeah, and if in some office spaces you'd find that you share your food, like when somebody brings food, or maybe they'll be like, guys, let's all bring, like, let's all contribute 30 bags and we can just buy meat. And at that time, when you are going vegetarian and there comes the brine meat, it smells so good, you're just like, oh God, what have I ever done to deserve this? But yeah, food is a huge thing in shared office space. and then your interpersonal skills will be exposed, okay? Because if you do not like people, trust me, it will show in less than a month, because you cannot pretend for your entire time there. If you have terrible interpersonal skills, they will show. Whatever interpersonal skills, if you cannot stay with people peacefully and whatnot, it will show. If you're a quiet person, it will show. If you're a loudmouth and a blabber like myself, it will show. Your interpersonal skills will be tested, trust me. Okay, and then the next one, okay, you will be distracted, trust me. Distraction is real in a shared office space, because somebody will just decide to do something funny, and you laugh, and the next thing you're talking about it for 20 minutes and you've lost track of what you were thinking when you were writing your report or whatever work that you're doing. Or somebody will just remember something that happened in their lives for the past week or something. If it's a Monday morning and you have a person like myself in your office, trust me, you'll spend the first hour of Monday morning listening to what happened during my weekend, okay? It's a thing. You will get distracted, okay? Yeah, sorry. Number 5 is the telephone. You guys will fight over who answers the phone. It's inevitable. Whose desk, whose desk must the telephone be, and is that person responsible to answer the telephone all the time? Whatever that has to do with the telephone, trust me, at some point there will be a conversation about it, guys. What happens to the telephone, because I cannot keep picking up the telephone for everyone, you guys are going to have to work your way around the telephone. And then this, I haven't really experienced before, but it's a thing, okay? So some people like me like taking off their shoes, after they've been sitting for a long time, or just when they want to get comfortable. And the story behind shoes, that sometimes the feet do not have the best smell. So you might find that within your shared office space, you will have to tolerate stinky feet every once in a while, or constantly. I don't know how you're gonna deal with that, but yeah, stinky feet are real, and people unfortunately prefer taking their shoes off. So that will happen, trust me, at some point or the other. Yeah, unfortunately, it's life. And then the next one is children. If you bring your children to work in a shared office space, it's the most taxing thing to do. Like, it's just like, oh my gosh, am I irritating these people? Are these people okay with me having my son or my daughter here? You don't know. And if your child is being a child and just being noisy, you're like, okay, now this is too much, I'm probably irritating them. Whereas if you had your own office, you'd just be like, sit here, you'd shout at them as you wish, you'd leave them, you'd whatever them, and even when you discipline your child, trust me, somebody will have an opinion about it. And it's complicated to bring children to the office when you have a shared office space. Gandhi, it's true that it's a real thing that you sometimes just have to bring your child to the office for whatever reason. So children are a factor in a shared office space. And then, can we save best for last, Bagwetu? Yay! This will cause people, I know in the office it has caused us to move seats. Shout out to Pindile. Guys, this is a problem and a half, and I'm sure it's in every office space where there's just more than one person, because we can never agree to the temperature and the speed and the mode of the air conditioner, guys. The air conditioner is a huge problem in a shared office space. Trust me, you will fight about the air conditioner at some point in a shared office space, especially if the air conditioner is being controlled you know, within the office and not like externally for everyone. You will fight about it all the time, and now you will try to compromise because Pella, these people you work with, you can't just say, yeah, yes, is a gani, it's just, it's a matter of, okay, maybe let's try and do this, maybe let's try and do this. Guys, the air conditioner is a problem. Somebody saying, I have a sore throat, I have, no, but it's stuffy in here, hey, and then the other one is like, I can't have, I'm sorry, but I can't have the air come to me, and the other one is like, guys, Minanje, I can't, Pella, the pneumonia will only affect me, you guys won't be there. Hey, guys, it's a real thing, okay? And then some of, and then you get to a resolution that's like, okay, can we just switch it off? And then there's, you know, some of us that say, but it's hot, we can't. Guys, can we just reach a compromise? The air conditioner is a real problem, guys. I promise you, you will not survive the air conditioner fight. There is no way you will fight over the air conditioner. I promise you, it's true. Yep, so that's about it, you guys. That's all I have for today. In the comment section below, please tell me of anything that I might have forgotten, or if you can relate to any of the things that I have just mentioned. I would really like to hear about what you guys have to say. For those of you who have not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. It is absolutely free, you guys. You will not pay a cent. Just click subscribe if you want to keep you know, tabs with this channel and what I have to say. And please like the video if you like what I had to say, and share the video with your friends if you may, please. This week's shout out goes to Ustemayise. Ustemayise is my childhood friend and my neighbor from back home in Tubatuba. Uste from day one, you guys, has been just like, girl, I got your back. I will watch every single video to the last minute, Jay. So I hope, Uste, you are true to your word, so that you can, you know, hear that I did give you a shout out. So shout out to Tay, I really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Nanabanye, your shout outs are still coming. We do want a video, so yeah. For everyone who's watched till the end, thank you so much, you guys. We all know the data problem, so yeah, I really enjoyed putting this video together, and I hope you guys will interact with me. Toodles, bye.